everyone across the world has loved, cooked with, and then passed along to their children and their children's children. What we're talking about tonight is an amazing 15 3/4 inch skillet. This is all cast iron. It's oval in shape. It comes along with this beautiful stainless steel handle and silicone spatula. And you also get the cool tool. This cool tool is a little sleeve that fits right over the handle of your skillet. So when it's on a hot stove and it's conducting all that heat, your hands are nice and protected when you touch it. Now, as I mentioned, you're getting all of this, plus you're getting 6 recipe cards. If you were to go and try to buy all this at LeCreuset.com, you would pay $284. We're going to give you the skillet, the spatula, the cool tool, and the recipes, all for only $259. And here's what's better. We're going to put it on 5 easy payments, and your shipping and handling, oh, that's free. Now, let's take you through colors real quickly. I've got this in cherry. Now, this is the color I collect. All of my pieces of Le Creuset are in cherry, and I'm in love with it. It's also our favorite foodie color. So here's cherry. I have it for you in flame, but if you want the flame of my 3 colors, I have fewer than 300. It's the most limited of all 3. And then finally, the Marseille blue. Also one of our most popular colors in the Le Creuset line on QVC. Can I tell you also, this same skillet was on in April when it sold out completely. This is the first time back. Flame is already limited, and let's welcome Chef Nate Collier, who's here from Le Creuset. Good to see you,
David,
sir.
Good to see you too.
Always a
missed
pleasure.
You guys. It's been a while.
Well, we are thrilled to have you back. This is amazing, and the skillet is amazing too.
This skillet really is amazing. You know, we've offered a lot of covered pieces, deep ovens and such, and this is so versatile. You can do so many more things in this skillet. And I want to let everyone know, again, David mentioned it, this is our proprietary black enamel coated interior.
Right.
Perfect for high heat cooking. You don't have to season it, you don't have to maintain it like raw cast iron. So everybody loves high performance and easy maintenance, don't they, David?
And they love easy cleanup, which is also very important.
Absolutely.
So this is gonna be great. What are you making first, buddy?
So we're gonna start out with some breakfast, and I gotta tell you, David, lately breakfast has been one of my favorite meals to cook. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. I do have a 1.5-year-old daughter at home. She's not often awake for dinner time, so Saturday mornings, leisurely breakfast, pot of coffee. This is something I love to do. Father's Day is coming up, so this is a great gift for that. But this is one of our recipes included in the cards. It's our French toast with this beautiful blueberry compote. Summertime, farmer's market blueberries are out there.
Beautiful.
And you can fit, David, 2 pounds of bacon we cooked in this pan.
Well, then that's my kind of skillet.
And we're just letting it warm right here next to the French toast as that sizzles. This is gonna be delicious. And again, this is 15 3/4 inch across. This is the biggest skillet that we make. You cannot find any cast iron skillet bigger than this out there.
Let me give you some perspective on that. I have a gigantic head, no comments. All right, look at this. That is one big skillet. This is a giant skillet, and now it's blocking my voice. Look at this, it's amazing. This is a black enamel coating. So it's really the same kind of enameling you've got on the outside, it's just that it's not shiny like it is on the outside. You're also gonna love that every one of these pieces are made in France. This is the largest skillet they make at Le Creuset, and this is a very, very special piece because you're only getting it at this price here. Nate, this is amazing because you've cooked 2 pounds of bacon. You can do French toast for an army. We're gonna give you 6 signature recipes from the Le Creuset test kitchens. This is an amazing skillet to have for so much cooking. And you know, you said something earlier, Chef, about talking about high heat cooking, but it's important to know with cast iron, because it distributes heat so beautifully.
Absolutely.
You can cook on medium heat and maintain great control of the stovetop.
And that's really what you want to do with these. You don't want to get them on the heat and get them on high and blast them. You're going to get them heated very slowly, medium, low, and then they're going to stay hot and perfectly consistent temperature all the way through. And this way, you're not going to burn your French toast on the bottom when you flip it. You're going to get that beautiful golden brown color.
That's what we're talking about.
You don't have to worry about that cooked egg flavor because this is going to cook really slowly. You're going to get that beautiful custard interior that French toast is known for.
We buttered this skillet so all of that French toast would just be so perfect and get golden brown and delicious. Everyone on the crew's nodding. All right, a little melted butter in the skillet, right?
French toast in a French skillet, am I right?
Come on.
I mean,
does it get better?
It doesn't.
The only thing better would be French fries, right? Okay.
And we've done some of those right over there too. And the other thing that's great about this is you can really get in here with the spatula. There's a lot of room in here. This is a perfectly flexible spatula to get in. It's silicone coated so it won't damage anything. And we're just gonna serve this up right here for you. That is breakfast for an army, like you said, David.
And don't forget, the recipe includes a fresh blueberry compote, which is just basically a beautiful little fruit sauce to go on top of your French toast if you choose, or if you love straight maple syrup. I love dipping the bacon and the sausage in the syrup, a little sweet, a little savory.
Sweet and salty.
Come on now.
Love it.
Hey, let me tell you also about colors. We want to review again. Over 100 of these are now gone. Please remember with Le Creuset, we never bring in thousands of these, okay? It's important to know that we bring in a smaller number because we know this is something very special, plus we can't get our hands on thousands of these.
And we sold out last time, and we've got some more, especially for you guys.
Here's your Marseille Blue. I have fewer than 450 left in the Marseille, okay? This is cherry. This is my color. 430 left to go around in that, and already the most popular of all three of our colors in this show. And then finally, Flame. Fewer than 300 in the Flame. And let me romance Flame for a moment and tell you the very first color of Le Creuset was Flame. And it was named this, chef, because it was the color of the molten cast iron.
That's correct.
In the crucible or the Creuset,
As it goes into the crucible, it's molten and it gets poured out. And as it cools, David, it goes from this beautiful dark color to the lighter color. And that is exactly where the gradient comes from. And so it's not only a beautiful color process with that gradient, it's actually from the cooling cast iron.
Now, I'll remind you that we're not just giving you this great skillet, we're also giving you the spatula with the flexible silicone end. We're also giving you the cool tool handle that slips right over the handle of your hot skillet, and 6 signature recipes from the Le Creuset test kitchens. All of this at lecreuset.com would be $284. We've got it at $259, but let's also be very clear. We also have easy pay. We have 5 easy payments of $51.80. We also have free shipping and handling. Shipping and handling rates are determined by 2 things, size and weight.
Right.
Cast iron, heavy.
Heavy for that beautiful performance, but it is heavy.
But if you're going to ship heavy cast iron, you're going to pay more for it. Well, not tonight on QVC. We're going to give you free shipping and handling. This is the largest skillet they make at Le Creuset, 15 3/4 inches in size, oval, beautiful, and all enameled cast iron. I love this skillet. I love mine in red. I love cooking in this one. You're doing beautiful French pork chops.
These are pork chops, and you can hear that sizzle right away. That's going to give you that beautiful sear on the bottom. And again, David, this oval shape, it's big enough for all these pork chops. We probably could have fit a 4th one in there. You don't need 2 burners for this. Because the cast iron is such a good conductor of heat, you put it over that one burner, let it heat up, and you don't have to spread it across your stove at the end of the day. And just look, again, as we flip these over.
Oh, perfect.
Great crust on them right there. And they're gonna let you know when they're ready to release, David. If they start to stick a little bit, let them alone a little bit. The pork chop didn't do anything to you. Leave it alone. Flip it when it's ready.
You know, that's chef humor is what that is. But you know what? Chef's exactly right. Because a piece of meat will always tell you when they're ready to be flipped. Because they won't stick. If you go to turn a piece of meat and it's sticking and being stubborn, it's telling you something. Leave me alone. I'm not finished cooking on that side yet. So this is what's going to be important about this skillet. Many of you saw my recipe on Sunday for Parmesan crusted pork chops that I started on the stovetop and finished in the oven. This skillet would be ideal for that recipe.
This is also oven safe as well, so you could do that. I just want to show you.
You're doing peaches and pork chops?
A lot of summer fruit out there right now, David. You're just going to make a little bit of a pan sauce. We're going to dump the peaches in there and a little bit of red wine. We're going to finish that with some butter a little bit later. I mean, just look at that. Look at how good that looks. That's going to reduce down into such a beautiful consistency.
You know what? Because the natural sugars in that peach and also in the wine, all of it begins to caramelize.
Absolutely.
So you get that beautiful, beautiful sauce. What pairs more nicely with pork than apples and peaches and lots of fresh fruit? This is what it's all about, you guys. And a skillet like this allows us, we could easily fit another chop in there. You could do 4 beautiful chops in this and bring that whole, oh boy, that sauce smells amazing.
It does.
You could bring this whole thing to the dinner table and serve right out of it. Get a nice trivet underneath there, and you can serve out of these beautiful vessels.
And this is going to reduce down to that nice syrupy consistency, and I promise you it'll wipe right out of the pan, David. You don't have to scrub it. You don't have to put elbow grease into it. You're going to eat all that flavor and easy cleanup at the end of the day.
Let's remind you also that all of your skillets come in the signature flame-colored box. And every time I order a piece of Le Creuset and it comes to my front door and I rip open the QVC packaging carton, I'm greeted by this delightful, bright, flame-colored box, and it makes my heart beat faster. I love this brand. I know many of you do as well.
And again, David, Father's Day coming up. Breakfast, don't mean to be stereotypical, usually is Dad's meal. I love cooking it. He'd love to see that box show up so he can have a skillet to cook.
You know what I love? Check this out. This is my recipe for strawberry rhubarb cobbler. You make this, well, Bonnie, did you triple this recipe?
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah.
and there's ice cream. Okay, thank goodness.
So again, this actually is more than the recipe calls for, David, because you can fit so much in this
I
skillet.
was going to say, my recipe, you must have at least doubled or tripled this recipe.
And you can see all of those juices at the bottom have reduced down into a beautiful jam-like consistency.
But look what
right
we're doing
there.
here. We're adding strawberry ice cream to the strawberry rhubarb cobbler.
You know, it is the season for strawberries, David, and rhubarb for that
And
matter.
rhubarb
so
for
why
that
not
matter.
do it?
Now, I'll tell you, we're very busy on our phone lines. I'm going to let this cool for a moment. 300 of these are now gone. We're most limited, I believe, in the flame. Is that right? 250 left in the flame. I have a cherry. 350 left in cherry and Marseille. 400 left in the Marseille. Please remember the last time this was on the air and the only time it was on the air, it sold out. Now, let's go to our phones to my home state, Melissa in North Carolina. Hi, Melissa.
Good evening. How you doing?
We're great tonight. Good to have you with us. And what do you think of this beautiful skillet?
Oh, I can't wait for that orange box to be coming to my front door.
Good for you. Which color did you get tonight, love?
Oh, I've been collecting flames since 1979.
Is that right?
And I absolutely adore it. I also have some in the cherry and also some in the Marseille, some other pieces. So I'm an equal opportunity collector. I love it all.
Melissa, tell everybody at home why you decide to collect this wonderful brand. What is it about a Le Creuset vessel that really makes a difference in your kitchen?
Well, being a good Southern girl, I grew up cooking in cast iron. And so I love the way cast iron cooks. But when I was a very young woman and learning about the, broadening my horizon and pots and pans out there and learned about Le Creuset and tried that very first piece, it just took my breath away how it's so evenly cooked, and you could do it on top of the stove. You could put it in the oven, and it's just a workhorse. And every piece that I've ever collected, it's like a treasure.
Now,
It's worth every penny you spend to get that home. It will last me. I will hand down my Creuset ware.
Absolutely.
That's the thing of it. It will always be there. No matter how many other sets of pots and pans you go through, you will never outlive these.
That's all very true, and we hear that time and time again. Melissa, we're going to get your beautiful flame skillet out to you right away. I'll tell you, there's only two places to get this right now, Le Creuset and QVC, and they don't have our price. They're also not giving you our extras, and we're giving you the free shipping and handling. I'm so tickled you picked this up.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate every single one of those extras, David, and thank you so much for taking my call, and you all just keep bringing us that good Le Creuset ware.
We will definitely do that. Thank you, my dear.
Take care.
Good night.
Thanks, Melissa.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And
So here's your strawberry rhubarb.
berries on berries right there.
So good.
And one thing I want to mention what Melissa mentioned. She said she's been collecting this since the 70s. And the reason that you can do that and continue to cook in this cookware for that long is because we've been perfecting this process for almost 90 years, David,
Right.
and we stand behind that with a lifetime warranty. So you can be confident that when you get these orange boxes, when you gift these orange boxes to people, you know that you're going to get a lifetime full of cooking memories. I got my first piece from my father when I was a teenager. He learned that I like to cook. It was used, of course. It's still going strong.
I bet.
This will last a lifetime.
I need to let you know we're very, very busy on our phone lines. 400 are now gone. Everyone's loving this great free shipping and handling. My producer just gave me a little update. Free shipping and handling goes away at end of day today. Free shipping and handling will expire end of day today. That's a little piece of information that I thought you might like to hear. So this is going to be something very, very special to pick up tonight. Don't miss out on yours. The largest skillet that Le Creuset makes. How you doing, deep dish pepperoni pizza?
That is right, David. I just want to say, this.
Oh man, look at that.
This can really do everything. I know people are familiar with cornbread in cast iron. We're from the South. Melissa was from the South. You do that. This can bake any breads. You smell that pepperoni? You smell that pork?
This smells so good, you guys. And how many of us love a classic deep dish pepperoni pizza? The whole crew's raising their hand.
And if you go to Chicago to those institutions, you know what they cook their deep dish pizza in?
Cast iron.
Cast iron.
Hello, family dinner. What child in America wouldn't say, yay, it's supper time, it's time for pizza?
And I just want to show you one thing
You want
here,
another
David.
spatula there,
Yeah,
my
that'd
friend?
be great.
Yeah, let's get another one here.
Use the helper handle.
Oh, you know what? Use the helper handle.
We'll just go right here like this.
Got it?
Yep.
Up and over,
That
up and
comes
over.
right out. Look how easily that releases from the pan. And that's going to give you a nice crisp crust right on the bottom, that black enamel. It lifts right off. and you're gonna get that perfectly fluffy interior and a crisp bottom crust,
You know
David.
what?
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
let
so
that
good.
cool and then we'll cut it. But I wanted to let you know, we're very busy on our phone lines. That's deep dish pepperoni pizza you can make in your brand new skillet. That's why these pieces are so versatile. You can do scalloped potatoes in here. You can do a casserole in here. You can do a sweet potato hash in here.
Dave,
so many wonderful things.
If you come over here too, I want to show one other thing about the capacity of this. Whole roast chicken with the potatoes, with the vegetables. This doubles as a roasting pan.
That's a 7-pound bird.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And I know a lot of your recipes call for pulled chicken. You can do this simply right in here with some vegetables, eat half of it, use the rest of it in another recipe after that.
Let me go through colors again and remind you that we're very busy on our phone lines. 500 of these are now gone, and everyone's loving Marseille Blue. I have 350 left in the Marseille. If you want the cherry, 230 left, and this has been our most popular color, but our most limited is now Flame. 200 left in the Flame. Sold out the last time I was on the air in all 3 colors. Very, very busy again tonight. Already over 500 are gone. Easy Pay goes away at end of day today. So this Easy Pay, or excuse me, not the Easy Pay, the free shipping and handling, sorry. The free shipping and handling will expire at end of day today. Don't miss this. It's an amazing skillet. It's enormous. All right, everybody, take advantage of this great, great price. Sir, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Nice
Thank
to
you,
have you
David.
back. I wish I could eat that pizza with you. This is amazing. Now, we're 10 minutes away from our cookbook corner and Marlene Cook with her marvelous 2-book set tonight. This has already been incredibly popular all week long. 200 ordered in this show. Add to that